Taurus, welcome into your weekly reading. Let's go. All right, Taurus, welcome into your weekly reading. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Tiana Louise, Intuitive Coach Sultant, here at your service. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you let me know you were here by liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. And we're going to see what's going on with your person this week. What's going on in the connection? Make sure you are also watching your rising sign, or all of your signs. You should be checking them all and comparing notes, right? Oftentimes the messages tend to coincide, and if the message here is not resonating for you for any reason, you definitely want to go ahead and check your moon, rising, Venus sign. All right, Taurus? Okay, so let's see what the story is this week. Let's see what storylines come out. Oh, look at that. Two of Cups. I really like that. This is about love and harmony. I really see this as alignment. This is also, the twin flame card. So something happening on the journey at this time, but this definitely symbolizes connection, or at least the desire of wanting to come into connection. I feel like somebody really wants to look you in your eyes at this time and let you know what's up, right? I'm also hearing someone really wanting to take responsibility and come clean about whatever it is that may have kept you guys from being in harmony with one another. This person sees something about this connection at this time that they want to talk about, they want to discuss, they want to share in order to bring you into more alignment with one another. That's what's on their mind. Yeah, look, there's something they've been thinking about. They're thinking a lot about this connection, really taking time out, taking time to the side to really make space in their heart to rest and meditate on this, right? This is a sticky situation for this person, some sharp edges that they've had to smooth out in their own heart, in their own mind, in their own thoughts, ways of thinking and believing. And I feel like there's some new insights they are gaining that they want to share at this time. That keeps coming up. Yeah, look, the Magician, right? They want to create something around this, and in order to do that, they have to bring you into the process. That's why we have this Two of Cups, right? This can't happen solo bolo. You need two people to make this magic. And so that's what it is. I feel like they're dreaming and visualizing this, right? Trying to manifest this into fruition. Feeling it first so that it can manifest into the physical. Someone really using their mind power, their thought power. You may be feeling this too, but it's helping to bring them into alignment with this connection. And I just heard the words back into alignment. So this may have been someone who, had to step out, step away, take some time to themselves, really rest and recover around something so that they could replenish their energy and be ready to create, build something new, take action, right? The Magician is about taking action, and I feel like they're taking action to bring forth this Two of Cups, this soul connection with you. Let's clarify this energy, see what it is we're really dealing with underneath the surface here. What does this actually look like for them? So they've had to do this in order to detach from this outcome. This is something they're wanting really bad, right? They're wanting to manifest this person. They feel like they're meant to be with you, and they've been holding on to that. And so they've really had to go within themselves, balance their own energy out so that they can hold the desire without being so attached to the outcome of it, right? This may have been someone who at one point was not able to let go, had an unhealthy kind of codependency on the connection. Energies can go both ways, so this could have been happening on your part too. But I feel like they're taking some time to really be within themselves so that they can be this magician, but not trying to control exactly what, what's manifested. The magician is in his full power when he's able to create without being so tied to the creation. Kind of like what Will Smith calls the gardener flower concept, right? Where I just heard him speaking of it a couple days ago. I don't know if he's the one who coined the term, but a gardener nurtures a flower, gives it what it needs to grow, but doesn't try to turn the flower into something it's not meant to be, or something that he or she would want it to be, right? The flower is already destined to become whatever it is, whatever it was designed to be by the universe. So all you have to do is provide the conditions for it to flourish. And so that's what this person is working to do within themselves, really create the conditions for this love to grow without dictating how that needs to happen. Now, this magician here is influenced by Mercury, planet of communication and thinking, and we have the Four of Swords here, which is also a card of doing a lot of thinking, right? And so to me, this is symbolizing that they may presently be working to shift some of the obsessive thoughts and controlling thoughts they've had around, what this should look like, and really allowing room in their minds and in their hearts for the divine to put in, what this should be. Okay? Yeah, look. And we have quality time. I feel like this is the desire they have, but they realize that they may have been putting too much emphasis on this. They don't want to smother. They don't want to, overthink. They don't want to push you away by, demanding anything. So instead, they're coming to this realization of needing to spend more quality time with themselves. Yeah, because no two people are always on the same paths, right? Like they have to allow room for you to walk your path. They walk their path. They have their journey, their mission. You have your journey, your mission. Even though you guys have this union that may be destined, you're still on different paths and having to allow your mate, your counterpart, to walk their path so that they are fulfilling their purpose at all times is very important. So I feel like this person is learning how to allow space, right? Whereas before that may have been really difficult for them. And that's because, look at the bottom of the deck, we have discernment. They're learning how to be more discerning, to see the red flags, to notice some of the unhealthy patterns within themselves that have, caused them to act in ways that were overbearing or controlling, which the magician in his shadow energy can become that, trying to dictate what they create, right? By controlling the environment and everything and everyone in it. This person is moving away from that. Okay, so that's really interesting. Let's see where you are. Let's see where you are right now. So we have the Chariot. Yeah, wanting to keep things moving, keep things growing, moving forward toward a successful outcome. The Chariot can also be about trying to control things too. So there's this dynamic. I feel like there's been this push and pull dynamic of which direction to go, right? You wanting to go in this direction, the other person wanting to go in a different direction, you guys not being able to 100% align around that, even though you both may be ultimately trying to reach the same outcome. You may be taking different paths, right, to get there. So your person is trying to respect that, right? And you're trying to figure out what that looks like. That's where you are, right? So you may be in this Four of Swords energy as well, because for you it's like you've had to hold back some things as a result of trying to allow room for this person to run the show, even though that wasn't really working for you. Yeah, because you're like with the Ace of Materials, this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is not only about new beginnings, this is about, you know, us feeling happy and whole and healthy and joyful, right? Not worrying about anything, right? Things beginning to flourish and come up. So I feel like, you know, you're at this place of really understanding the direction you want to go in, right? And that's pushing you toward more abundance, more well-being, feeling grounded, pulling yourself out of these shadowy energies where you were feeling like you were in the dark, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So it's like something happened to push you to that place, right? So let's clarify that, see if we can get some idea about what happened, why that Tower card showed up. But I mean, it was a good thing that it did, because it helped you, look, it helped you take the blinders off, right? You had been in the dark. Someone, I feel like this person was really obsessive, controlling, and you know, you broke that down. You broke through that somehow. And part of it was you taking the shades off, really seeing things and seeing this person for who they, you know, who they were being. Yeah, look. And so you chose, that's why this Tower came about, because you said, hey, no more. I need some time, right? I need to get off your clock and start setting my own, right? But here's the deal. At the same time, this connection is important to you, right? It's a soulmate connection. It's a you guys had some sort of partnership, agreement, soul contract, right? And so there was this sense of obligation that you had to really let go of, right? And that's where that moon energy came in at, okay? I'm also picking up on, like, Taurus. Did you meet someone else on the low? Did that throw this person for a loop as well? Kind of put them into some energies where they were feeling like they had to try to be a little more possessive and controlling? Did you, Taurus? If that resonates, take that, right? That definitely could talk about that Tower energy that came out. So what I want to do is look at how you guys are feeling about each other, because there's definitely some separation going on here, and I feel like this is a forced separation on your part, Taurus. Like, why? Like, how are you feeling about this person right now? So we have Six of Pentacles. We have the Devil. Yeah, so things were off balance, off kilter for you, and you're feeling like this person may be working a little bit too hard at trying to have this Ten of Pentacles, trying to have this Ten of Pentacles outcome with you, trying to achieve this, you know, ideal connection. I feel like it was a little too ideal for you, right? It had you questioning, like, what's really up with them, you know? I even feel like you may have been, you know, wondering about their mental health, their mental state. So it's a good thing that they're in this energy of, you know, Four of Swords, kind of pulling back away from this connection and checking themselves as this magician who was trying to like force something to happen. That threw up a red flag for you, right? You immediately noticed the toxicity in that, okay? What's their energy right now? What's their energy right now toward you? I feel like you're wondering about that, which is why you're checking in today. Are they balancing out? Is this time apart having some effect, right? I mean, this is a soulmate connection, so obviously you're still wondering, you're still caring, you're still, you know, it's not like you just want to discard them, totally walk away from them. I'm picking up that you're hoping that there's some healing taking place on their part, right? And likely that is occurring on your part too, because I feel like, you know, this person kind of put you through the ringer a little bit emotionally. So what's their energy? Okay, so we have the heart chakra. That definitely an Archangel Raphael. He is the Archangel of healing, right? And he's with this person at this time, helping them to really go into their heart and clean out whatever that toxic energy is that had them feeling so off balance and center. Yeah, this is helping them to get back in tune, balancing out their masculine, feminine energies, the yin yang energies, right? The duality. This separation is good for them right now. So if it's not killing you, I'd say stay with it. Yep. So they're seeing the value of the separation. At the same time, I think they're still concerned, though, that you may have walked away for good. But the fact that you're here watching this reading says to me, that may not be true. Okay? Wow, that's very interesting, Taurus. Let's see. Let's clarify those energies, though, with some tarot cards. Let's do that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Balance is a big issue for them. There may be some mental health issues that, or, you know, and maybe it's not even that serious, that deep, but something that they need help with, professional help with, someone to talk to, whether it's, you know, an actual therapist, counselor, coach, you know, tarot reader, something like that. I feel like they're seeking that out or in need of that to help them stay grounded like that. I feel like this person doesn't really have anyone to talk to, anyone to really express themselves to. You had been that person for them. Yeah, look at that. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, right? And I'm sensing this as a stability card, like really needing to ground and be centered, establish a stronger foundation within themselves, within, you know, within their inner life. I feel like that has been missing. So they've kind of always been off kilter. This may be someone who has, you know, I'm picking up on something really specific, like ADHD, bipolar disorder, mood disorder, you know, anger management issues, things like that. Okay, yeah. Again, we have needing to just walk away. And look, the Six of Swords is clarifying the walking away card, right? I feel like this person is motivated to heal at this time because they have this dynamic of this obsessive quality about them, this controlling quality about them that they have, Taurus, has caused a lot of people to walk away from them in their lives. They haven't been able to hold on too much to anyone or anything as a result of this. They may even have, a hard time holding down friends, jobs, maintaining relationships in general because of this, right? Which is why they were in part attached to you, and in part why they were so hopeful that this Ten of Pentacles could finally come, like their life could finally come together. But they're having to recognize that at this time, you got to walk different paths. They have to be on their own journey, doing what they have to do. You have to do the same thing too. And I feel like you know that now. So what I want to do is jump on over to the extended, really look at what it is they are healing, have healed. I feel like that's important for you to move forward, because I'm sensing that, in your heart, in your mind, you're wondering, is this a good time to try and, bring things back to some sort of peaceful state where there's, some kind of communication or something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this reading, given where this person is. Remember, you have this Ace of Pentacles here, which is about new beginnings. So we'll look at that in the extended. And since there appears to be no communication, we'll also get some messages from them to you to give you even more clarity about where they are at this time. Okay, so what you do is go down to the little box below, the description box, and click on the extended reading link, and that'll take you right where you need to be. Before you go, though, make sure you don't heart. That's Instagram. You can, though, energetically send me some love. And the way you do that is by hitting that little like button down there. You see it? Yeah. If you haven't hit it already, hit it. And then after you hit that, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Okay? So I love you. I support you. And I stand with you always. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.